and begin. All right. So, first of all, are you from New Orleans?
Yep.
Okay.
I've been in New Orleans.
Your whole life?
Born.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where do you go to school?
I currently go to school to McDonald 35 Senior High School.
Okay, great. How did you decide to go to school there?
So I just went to school there based on a whim. It wasn't a real decision because my previous school that I went to, I didn't really like it, so I just went there because one of my former principals that I had been with since 7th grade worked there, so I just went there.
Okay. When did you decide to enroll? Like, how long have you been there?
I've been there since the beginning of my 11th grade year.
Okay. So you're entering your second year. You're a senior. What do you think of it so far?
I think it's a pretty good environment. Sometimes it does get a little stressful, but it's pretty good overall. My friends make it very.
Do you like it better than your old school?
Yes, I like it a lot more because it has a lot more opportunities as to where I'm able to connect with my counselors more and connect with teachers instead of just them handing a book to us and telling us to read it.
Yeah. And you mentioned that sometimes it's stressful. What are the stressful parts?
Yeah. Sometimes the deans was just the deans are could be very annoying sometimes. That's really it. But otherwise, if it's not me getting piled up with work that I have to do, then it's not really nothing much.
Okay. What school were you at before?
I was at International High School of New Orleans.
Okay. So this is a little bit different from that.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you have more friends here too.
Yeah, a lot more friends.
Okay. And you said they make it fun.
Yep.
Okay. Can you tell me what you enjoy learning about, either inside of school or outside?
So I like to enjoy learning about art. I like art a lot. I've been sewing since the age of 7. And I also like to learn about music. I participate in the band at school, and I'm also in the talented music program. I've been in that 7th grade.
Wow. And you said you've been sewing?
Yep.
Since you were younger? Okay. Make sure I heard that word right.
Mm-hmm.
So you're very into the arts, both inside and outside of school. Very cool. Have you taken any career or technical education courses?
No, not currently.
Okay. Does your school offer any?
Yes, they offer the New Orleans Career Center.
Okay.
I don't want to do it because they don't have what I want, so I just didn't do it.
What is it that you wish they had?
I wish they would have had business management or something to deal with the business world.
Okay.
But it's mainly health and engineering, and I'm not really interested in either.
I see. How did you become interested in business?
I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. My mother is an entrepreneur, so seeing her become an entrepreneur on her own inspired me to become an entrepreneur, and I want to open my own clothing line and boutique in the future, and then make it bigger and bigger and bigger.
Awesome. That's exciting. What kind of entrepreneur is your mom?
She owns 2 businesses. She owns a restaurant, and then she owns a counseling service because she was previously a social worker before she had the restaurant.
Okay.
And
So
she also runs a blog.
She also runs a
vegan food blog.
Okay. Cool. Cool. So entrepreneurship is in your blood.
Yep.
Do you think that your school is preparing you well for life after graduation?
Oh, over preparing us. I think they're really adamant about us getting into college and getting scholarships because it is a college preparatory school. So I really like that. And they also teach us about finance and stuff sometimes. Like even like just even without the extracurriculars and stuff, teachers will like explain things with finances and home ownership and all of that stuff. So they really are over preparing us about this, about life after high school, and I really appreciate it.
Nice. Yeah, over preparing. Sounds like they're doing a
Yeah.
lot for you guys. Has it helped you
Mhm.
figure out what you want to do after graduation?
Yeah, kind of.
What
I After learning about most of the things I learned about with different teachers, I really found out that I did want to be in business because at first I wanted to do art, and I've spoken to a couple of my counselors about it, and they were like, "You should just do business first, so you can learn about it." And that's what helped me.
Okay. So you're a senior and you're about to graduate in about a year. Do you know what you'll do right after graduation?
I'm probably going to go to college. Go to college. Well, right after graduation, like right after graduation, I will probably try to start a business during the summer or work, and then after that summer, I'm gonna go to college.
Okay. And how did you make that plan for yourself?
Um, I know that I need money for college, and I know that I need to be able to afford things. So I want to be able to have some money saved up before I get into college.
Sounds smart. Okay, so let's talk about YFI. Do you remember how you first even learned about it?
My counselors were on my butt to get into it.
Okay, so they told you about the program.
Yeah,
What did they tell you
and
about
they advertised it around the school through posters, and a lot of my counselors would come talk about it. And then I also heard from a friend about it, so I decided that I would just join, just to see what it's like and see what I would get.
it? Okay. What did they tell you it would be like?
So one of my friends told me that I would get paid $1,500 and I would be able to get a work experience. And I really came there for mainly that, the work experience. And because of that, I felt like this would be good on my college resume. This would be good for college as well. So I just decided to join.
Okay. Do you remember which career skill clusters you were initially interested in?
I would I was interested in the skill craft and business.
Okay. And what made you
And
interested
yeah.
in those two?
Business because I was already prior to the not organization, internship. I was already interested in entrepreneurship, and the skill craft was because I like to do hands-on tasks, and then I like to build things and draw and design and stuff.
Okay. And when you signed up, what do you think it would be like? Where were you sort of envisioning the experience to be like?
I didn't know we were gonna have to train. I just thought that we were just gonna work, and then like I thought we were just gonna work in an internship that they placed us in. I didn't know we had to do training.
Okay. So when you found out you did have to do training, how did you react to that? What did you think about it?
Um, when I found out, I was feeling indifferent towards it. I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna have to do the training, and I just decided to do the training. The
Mm-hmm.
training was really,
Go ahead.
the training was fun. Um, I got to meet a lot of new friends, and yeah,
Do you remember what you learned from the training?
I know one thing I learned was business etiquette. Always